This is INC Radio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Welcome, everyone, to INC Radio San Francisco. I'm Brother James, and we are here in the town of Hercules, joined by the local congregation of Hercules for a very, very special episode. But before we continue, let me introduce our co-host here to my right. Go ahead, sister.
Hi, my name is Sister Danielle from the locale of San Pablo, and I'm very excited to be here to celebrate the anniversary of Hercules. Woo! So if we could go ahead and have our panelists introduce ourselves, starting with our beautiful sister right here.
Hi, I'm Sister Darlene. I'm a deaconess, booklet secretary, LOS secretary, and local chronicler.
Wow.
And I'm Brother Jonathan Arbon. I am a head deacon and a CWS teacher.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brother Ted. I'm the local head deacon and excited to be here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for our panelists. If you're in the chat, if you're from the local of Hercules, let's show some love in the chat below. So let us know where you're at, where you're tuning in from, as well as maybe any of your favorite memories with the local congregation of Hercules. But to start off, it's such an exciting time. It is the anniversary of Hercules. Was that recently? Was that just this weekend or some time back?
It was on June 21st.
Right. Okay, June 21st. So we're a little bit some time back, but the excitement is just there, right? Mm-hmm. Can you let us know about a little bit of what that celebration was like for the local congregation of Hercules?
Well, we just had a simple celebration, local picnic, and all of the brethren who's been there since the beginning, we just had a simple gathering at the park and celebrated.
Wow.
Can you remind us, how long has Hercules been an official locale? So
celebrating the anniversary of.
Yeah, we're celebrating our 7th year anniversary.
Wow. I cannot believe it's been 7 years. So for those of you that do not know, Hercules has branched out from San Pablo. So this is, all the
7 years.
Yeah, the people we grew up with. So it's very, we love seeing you guys and love seeing how much you guys have grown. But as those that actually, experience the growth of Hercules, can you tell us more about it? What did you see? What are some of your favorite memories? And what did you experience through this past 7 years as a locale?
Okay.
Sorry, that's a lot. Go ahead.
What I remember most vividly is when Ka Ray, so the very first resident minister of the locale, approached me and said, "Hey, Brother Ted, this is sometime in April of 2018, April 21st to be exact." So he said, "Hey, we have a job. I've been asked to do something." I said, "Okay, brother, what is it?" "We're going to establish the locale of Hercules." Okay. So, of course, not having enough experience being a head deacon or anything like that, I didn't know what to expect. Within a week, he came back and said, "Okay, we're going to have all the officers or the core officers meet at this office." And he brought about 8 or 9 secretaries from Oakland, and we signed up the very first form that was submitted to Central that has all the core officers, the head deacons, the CFO, the finance secretary, and that was it. Yeah, as far as the core officers of the locale, that was submitted, and by June 21st of 2018, we became an official locale.
Wow,
and the rest is history.
Exciting! Hey, hey. Wow. So it was at this exact location, and and I'm sure, starting a local isn't easy. Was there any challenges that you may have faced trying to start a local? What are some things that you may have had to adjust to, or maybe even some triumphs that you guys went over?
one of the hardest things that we went through is we rented a hall and we had to set up and break down everything from the start all the way to the very end. So every worship service, we brought everything over. Carre, all the head deacons, Carwell, the previous head deacons. So we literally loaded everything in our vans and our trucks. From our home, we brought everything from chairs, the backdrop, the tribuna, the chair, the equipment for the sound system, the hymnal books, everything. And right after the worship service, we would have to take it apart and take it home again.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the probably most fulfilling and yet challenging part of our locale. But again, it's all for the great God's glory. It was an amazing moment for our locale.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, there was probably definitely a lot of things that you guys had to do, especially in the early days. But considering how much you guys have grown and from different venues and also the different activities, I don't know, maybe at the dark, and especially with you help lead a lot with with activities. Is there a favorite memory that you have in the locale of Hercules, or a favorite activity, something that you've helped contribute to, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna zoom right through all our history here. But one of our best memories was when we did our 5th anniversary. Since it was a milestone, we wanted, everyone knows how Hercules is. We wanted to make a big deal, and the whole locale pitched in. Like basically most of the locale was in the program. We had I think 10 musical numbers.
Wow.
Wow. And not just in front, but behind the scenes, everything was Hercules Brethren. We invited former Hercules Brethren. So that was exciting too. We got to see everyone who maybe transferred out or moved away. And we also got to see our former ministers. So that was really one of our best memories. We spent a month preparing for it.
Wow.
And it was a really big party where we got to reminisce about the hard beginnings and a lot of our triumphs throughout, the 5 years.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, definitely. The district really sees how much Hercules puts into all the activities and all the things that they contribute to. Like, we see all your hard work. So, is there anybody else that wants to share a favorite memory? Maybe Kuya Jonathan.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm as a CWS teacher, I'm always all about CWS forever. Really, I'm always gonna be a kid. INC for life, INC kids for life. But yeah, my favorite memory is really the Soulfless series, Songs of Faith, Love, and Hope. Just seeing the kids doing music together, performing together, and we continued doing that throughout the whole series of last year's SOFLA. So just seeing the kids being their bond together being strengthened and even physically growing, because these kids was Binhi, now Kadiwa, or was CDBS and now Binhi. So just seeing them grow not only physically but in their faith as well is also very rewarding for me to see.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of faith, how has the start of starting a local from scratch, right? How has that, affected your faith, maybe the faith of your family, until now?
Yeah. How's your guys' faith developed over the past 7 years, right?
If I can answer that, it certainly made our faith a lot stronger, to say the least. It made us see God's true power in everything that we did, from the very beginning all the way up to the most recent activities that we perform. The locale has an amazing core officers, the talent as far as all the activities that's been put together. But again, it's all through God's grace. And more importantly, it brought everyone closer together and we see God's true grace and power and the blessing to the activities that we have had in the past. and we look forward to more activities to be part of.
Absolutely.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I am
Yeah.
always excited whenever I see Hercules come out because then I know I'm in it for a show. Like absolutely, yeah. I mean,
That's not
absolutely.
even an
Yeah,
exaggeration.
no,
that's
I'm absolutely
100%
fantastic.
correct.
It's one of those things where you see, um, when you know when you create something, right? And you guys, everything you make and everything you put out, it's always been, and I said this off screen, right? Or before the show started, it's always been made with love. You can tell from production wise, from how you guys act and how you interact with even the kids, from the kids to the adults. It's always made with love. So shout out to the local congregation of Hercules, absolutely, for the 7th anniversary.
Yeah.
And actually, this is actually a good chance to go over some of the comments that we have here in the live chat. So if you do have any comments that you'd like us to read, please make sure to type it down and message it down in the chat below. There is also a question that we'd like to pose to the not only just the local of Hercules, but for any brethren that interacted with members from Hercules. What is your favorite memory? A lot of Hercules in there, huh? What is your favorite memory, right? That you can think of, and please also continue to include that in the chat as well. From Sister Jennifer Anunuevo, happy 7th anniversary to our beautiful and blessed local congregation of Hercules. From the PJ from OCC, all the way from OCC. Shout out to Orange County as well. Watching from District of Orange County, California, local of Anaheim. Have a blessed weekend, everyone. From Sister Norma Arada, happy viewing, brethren. From the local of San Pablo, BAC, happy 7th anniversary. There's so much love happening in the chat. There's a brother Jeremiah, being from below. It's great seeing Hercules grow. Congrats, Paul. Absolutely. And then we have also a comment from Brother PJ as well. I need to visit the district again. It has been 15 years since I last visited. We'd love to see many locals. Absolutely, brother. From Brother Ryan Cebulan. Happy anniversary. Po, watching from home. Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in all the way from home. It's such a lovely feeling to see so much love from different places.
Yeah. Well, continue to send in your greetings, as well as any other memories that you guys might have from Hercules. But going back, our panelists here, they all have their own families now, right? Considering it's been 7 years, for example, Danica just turned 18. She was 11, right? When the local was
no, much
established.
Younger.
Oh, am I doing my
No,
math
actually,
wrong?
No, 11. Yeah, sorry.
I might be doing my math wrong. I would not be surprised.
You're correct.
Okay, but
I was thinking of Sydney.
yeah, but even
I
then,
remember my
theories like much younger, right? And
He
then
was
for
7.
and then for like Kuya Jonathan, you have, how old is she now?
She's 3 years old.
3.
3 years old.
Yes, and then Kated, you have 2 sons. What can you remind me their ages again?
Gabriel's actually today's Gabriel's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday! Happy
So-
birthday!
So Gabriel is the first fruit of the locale, and
Wow.
Oh,
And,
that's so special. I didn't know.
yeah,
that.
he's away for school. He's at UC Merced, and then
Oh,
our youngest son is Samuel. He's 12.
wow, it's
Gonna be
really
a big-
crazy.
Yeah, he's actually finished his Bible studies now with Jordan.
Oh,
Shout out to Sammy.
congratulations. Yeah.
Congratulations.
New
You
baby.
know, great blessings, right? Seeing them go from CWS to Binhi and now some to Kadiwa, right? How has the locale of Hercules like strengthened your family, or what has it done for your family, right? Yeah.
So, going back to what Brother Ted said, like being in a locale that's like newly established, it's
Mhm.
very different from being active in a
Mhm.
a big locale. Like you said, we were from San Pablo, and we were pretty active there as well. But being in charge of a brand new locale is a whole different ball game.
Right.
So I like to think that we did become stronger, and our kids see that the way the brethren are. We pitch in. Nobody has to do anything by themselves. Nobody has to ask. You see someone like with the setting up of the chairs, everyone just pitches in, and it's hard work, but there's joy in it.
Right.
Because we were very excited in the very beginning. Having our own locale is pretty fun, and
Yeah. No, I bet.
and we made it as much of a home, if I could say, like even though it was a hall, it really looked like a worship service location. We had, everything the way we wanted. And, but in terms of like pitching in, like I feel like almost everyone in Hercules has 2 or 3 duties.
Right. Probably wore a lot of different hats. I'm sure.
But again, there's joy in it. Because we know that everything is for God, and it will not be forgotten. And it's all not just for for Hercules, but for the entire church. Like it's for its glory. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Absolutely. Well, actually, I do want to share this this comment here. Is from Sister Glenda Garcia. Transferring to Hercules is one of the greatest blessings in my family's life. Well, praises to God. Thank you for sharing that comment. Absolutely. And like you mentioned, it's all praises to God and in all his glory.
Do either of you want to also share how it's affected your family? And
sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm a new parent. I did not know what to expect, and the local Hercules is very supportive. All the kids are very friendly and playful with my daughter and influencing her in the right way. I think all the kids are very good Christians and good examples to her, and something that she kind of imitates and follows. So it's been great for my family.
As far as my family, it's very humbling. It really humbles you to be part of, although we are a small locale, but to be part of God's work. Personally speaking, it's so humbling that I was given an opportunity to be part of that God has chosen me to be part of the leadership, and help the locale grow. Like what Sister Dara had mentioned, those chairs, those tribuna, we can go on and on. 30 minutes is not enough to tell all the stories that we've had, but there's plenty of them. From we getting locked out, we had to, I don't know if I can say this, but pick the window so somebody can get in, so that we can set up. There's been a lot of stories that we couldn't mention here, but we might get in trouble. But again, those brethren that helped out, it's just humbling to be part of God's graces, for his work to continue, to be part of opening up a new locale. So it helped my family to get closer to be closer and to grow in our faith.
Can we get claps in the chat, please? Claps in the chat. We can actually clap in physical. Yeah. We can physically clap, but absolutely so much love. And, I actually want to take this chance to kind of pivot on what are some unique qualities that you feel that are unique to Hercules? Like, what are some things that you guys find that you're like, hey, we got that?
I mean, I would say majority of our brethren are officers, so that's, I think, contributes how involved most of our brethren are in like activities, and I would say we're pretty united in the leadership. I would say we're still young.
Yeah.
But we're eager. We're dedicated. We're always there. So I think that's unique.
It is.
Yeah.
We.
Oh.
Okay.
Photos.
The photos. Okay.
Oh.
I see. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So that was a district INC giving.
Alex, do you mind passing that phone over to me?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
The very first INC giving in our locale, that was here at this location, the Hercules Dental Center of Hercules. Still taking patients. And there's our group, and many of these brethren have already transferred, but we still miss and love everybody. And I believe that was our anniversary. I think that might have been during COVID.
Ooh, just like basketball.
It was, and that's why it was outdoors. But and that was the first food fair where we did Japan, our first win.
Where was it?
I don't know.
I think it was a park. It was a park.
And there was our SOFLA, the Bookloods
Sorry.
Soulfly, I do remember that.
Soulfly,
That performance
was
was
really
fantastic.
fun. That was really fun. And then there's our anniversary. Those are all the performers that were in there. And then what is the next one? Yeah, so we had it at a hall. And then that is our band, Ms. Rock.
Hey, shout out to Ms.
Who
Rock.
ended up going to the Philippines to represent Bay Area, California. That was another INC giving. We love doing INC giving. We have a lot of those activities. And there's our CWS for the Soulfly again. Yeah, as you can tell, our locale likes to perform.
Mm-hmm.
That's a unique trait as well.
And they also like to bowl. So there's our team. Brother Jonathan is one of our, what's it called?
I guess so.
High roller?
series?
High series? High roller? Wait, that's a bad. Okay. And that was our a cappella group, which we like to say that. Let's see. And that is one of our baptisms. We had one of our fruits. Our whole locale likes to turn out and support. That was in San Francisco. That was our roll and ride. And we have it here. So that one's a fun event. It's like to promote our health. Everybody takes their bikes and scooters and everything.
Yeah.
And that's so we weren't the only locale in the video, but we took one anyway, like as a group. And that was our, what is that one?
That was a visitation.
I think that was our Holy Supper.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
As
Might
well,
have
we
been.
can see there's been a lot
and then
of
that
activities.
was the last food fair with the Hercules as Greece.
Hey.
Yeah,
Really
I
big.
remember I was setting up and I saw you guys pulling out the pillars
And
and
this-
everything, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I had to just relive it through pictures because didn't get to go.
Oh,
And there's the zoo. That was our last activity. We just had that a couple weeks ago with the kids.
Wow.
And
I
we
like
got-
that.
I think it was just like last week or something,
Yeah,
right?
like was it a week ago? Yeah. So
It
that
was just yesterday.
That's just a quick peek at all the activities that we
Yeah.
do. I wish we got to show more, but
No,
that's
I
all
mean,
the
that
pictures
was
that
a-
was on my phone.
that was a lot, definitely, and we definitely would love to see more. We can see how active and how much love and care Hercules puts into everything that they do.
So that's our
So-
segue into my thing about what's unique about Hercules.
Yeah.
Is that, as you can see from the pictures, we're a little bit extra. We like to do things
Extra's
like,
good.
yeah, we like to, well, the thing is we like to just roll with it. Like one of us gets an idea,
Mhm.
whether it be a music video
Mhm.
or a
Mhm.
booth or just even a simple activity. And we like to make it super fun,
Mhm.
as fun as you can.
And you bring it to life.
Yeah, because part of it, we want to give the families a good memory.
Good
Mhm.
one. I love that.
Fun, like going to church is, sorry, going to church is about also building relationships, right?
100%.
Absolutely.
With the brethren. The love of the brethren is also one of our top priorities in our locale. So that's why we put so much effort into our activities.
Well,
100%. No, I was going to
Absolutely.
say I agree, and I think everyone who's seen it has definitely seen Hercules.
okay. Well, do you have we are getting to that time where we'll be wrapping up the show. I guess this would be, your chance to give any shout outs to your friends and family if you have any.
Yeah, I
you like
just
to give
wanted
out?
to wish everyone in our locale happy 7th year anniversary, and to the church soon the 111th year anniversary. Also from our locale to our executive minister and the deputy executive minister, thank you so much for all your support and love and help that you've given our locale.
I think everything is-
Shout out to our current resident minister, Ka Jordan Vasquez.
Woo, Kai Jordan.
Next time we have this, hopefully you'll be with us. And he's visiting. Well, and shout out to my wife, Sister Christine, and also my daughter, Sister OJ. You should be sleeping. I'll see you tonight.
I think they've pretty much covered everyone. I also like to extend the greetings to all the former Hercules members. We haven't forgotten you, but we hope you come back and visit. And we will not forget all of the contributions of every single member and officer throughout the last 7 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I want to say hi to Brother Ray.
Who's Brother Ray?
Some guy that lives in my house.
Red Ray.
And then Danica and Theory and our dog Milo. and my parents, they're also in our locale, and my brother. And my other brother and everyone, my whole family. I'm sorry, I don't want to leave anyone out.
Go ahead.
And Chad had more.
Well, I just want to say hello, honey. How lovely. And my kids, Gabriel and Samuel.
Happy birthday, Gabe. Happy birthday,
Gabriel.
Brother Gabe.
Yeah, well, it is coming to the time now that we're going to be start wrapping up. But if you would like to continue to tune in, these are the ways that you can do so. You can follow us on YouTube at INC Radio DZEM 954, and our social media is Iglesia Ni Cristo News and Updates on Facebook. Our Instagram is INC News and Updates, and our Twitter is INC News_updates. And also, we would like to say thank you to our Bay Area District staff, to our multimedia advisor, Jonathan Ibarra, our CFO overseer, Alex Laredo, our Assistant District Supervising Minister, Ray Del Rosario, and our District Supervising Minister, Jojo Bayani.
And of course, we will never ever forget to say thank you to those who support us here at INC Radio Q-Tech. We love you so much. To our local techs here, the techs who are manning the camera and the computer, everything we do. Sophia, Maya, Joel, we love and appreciate you all. And especially to our executive producer, Ka, Manly, and Daya. We love you too, Pa. Now, we will also like to say a special thank you to our church administration, our Deputy Executive Minister, Ka Angelo Manalo, and our beloved Executive Minister, Ka Eduardo V. Manalo. We thank you so much for allowing us to have shows and a platform like this to be able to showcase the love of the brotherhood, especially locals like the local of Hercules. You've given us this opportunity to showcase this lovely and wonderful local. So we thank you, Pa. And we love to say thank you to our viewers so far. You've been absolutely fantastic in the chat. We love the energy. We love the love that you've been sharing all the way from Thailand, all the way from OCC, all over the world. We thank you for tuning in to INC Radio San Francisco. Up next, we have INC Radio Silicon Valley. Stay tuned, and we'll see you again next week, Friday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye.
Bye-bye. Happy anniversary, Hercules.
Happy anniversary.